Have you ever pondered about the mysterious event known as Bitcoin halving and its potential impact on the market in 2024? Welcome to the world of Bitcoin, a fascinating realm of digital currency, where the rules of traditional finance are rewritten. In the heart of this world lies a captivating event, the Bitcoin halving. If you're new to this, you might be wondering, what is this Bitcoin halving? Bitcoin halving is a significant event that happens approximately every 4 years. It's a process designed to control the circulation of Bitcoin by reducing the number of new Bitcoins generated by the network. It's like a heartbeat, ensuring Bitcoin's lifeblood, its supply, is released at a steady, controlled rate. Here's how it works. Bitcoin miners solve complex mathematical problems to validate transactions and add them to the blockchain. In return, they're rewarded with a certain number of Bitcoins, a reward that's halved every 210,000 blocks of transactions. This is the Bitcoin halving. This halving process is a fundamental part of Bitcoin's economic model. It's a deflationary measure, making Bitcoin more scarce over time. The first Bitcoin halving in 2012 reduced the block reward from 50 to 25 Bitcoins. The second, in 2016, cut it down to 12.5. And the most recent one, in 2020, brought it down to 6.25 Bitcoins. But why does this matter? Well, it's all about supply and demand. As the supply of new Bitcoins decreases, the demand may increase, potentially leading to a rise in Bitcoin's value. This is why the Bitcoin halving is often associated with price surges. It's important to note, though, that the market is influenced by a multitude of factors, and the Bitcoin halving is just one of them. So, while it has historically been a catalyst for price increases, it's not a guaranteed outcome. So now that you understand what Bitcoin halving is, let's delve into the history of this event. Bitcoin has undergone 3 halvings since its inception in 2009. But how have these events influenced the market? Let's take a trip down memory lane, back to November 2012, when we witnessed the first Bitcoin halving. The event reduced the block reward from 50 to 25 Bitcoins. This scarcity led to a surge in Bitcoin's price, skyrocketing from $12 to a whopping $115 within a year, a near 10-fold increase. Fast forward to July 2016, Bitcoin's second halving took place. This time the reward was cut down to 12.5 Bitcoins. And the market reaction? Well, it was a bit of a roller coaster ride. Despite a rough start due to a hacking incident at a major exchange, Bitcoin's value eventually shot up from around $600 to nearly $20,000 by the end of 2017. That's over a 30-fold increase, surpassing the impact of the first halving. Now let's jump to the third halving, which took place in May 2020. The block reward was further slashed to 6.25 Bitcoins. This halving was marked by unprecedented circumstances due to the global pandemic. Despite the economic turmoil, Bitcoin managed to thrive. Starting from around $8,000, it soared to nearly $30,000 by the end of the year, and it didn't stop there. It further climbed to an all-time high of around $65,000 in April 2021, an increase of more than 8-fold within a year. As we delve into these historical events, it's clear that each Bitcoin halving has had a profound impact on the market. The price of Bitcoin has consistently surged following each halving, although the timing and magnitude of these price hikes have varied. As we can see, each halving has had a unique impact on the market, but what can we expect from the 2024 halving? Only time will tell if the past will inform the future. But one thing is for sure, the Bitcoin halving of 2024 will undoubtedly be one to watch. The Bitcoin halving in 2024 is a hot topic among crypto enthusiasts. But what could it mean for the market? As the countdown to the next Bitcoin halving begins, speculation is rife. The crypto community is buzzing with theories and predictions about the potential impact of this event. Let's dive into some of the possibilities. First, a quick refresher. Bitcoin halving is an event where the reward for mining new blocks is halved, meaning that miners receive 50% fewer Bitcoins for verifying transactions. It's a mechanism written into the very code of Bitcoin, designed to control inflation and keep the supply in check. Now, on to the predictions. Many analysts believe that the halving in 2024 could trigger a significant price rally, just as we've seen in the past. The logic behind this is simple. As the supply of new Bitcoins decreases, the demand remains the same or even increases, leading to a potential increase in the price. In theory, this could produce another bull run, a period of substantial growth in the value of Bitcoin. The previous halvings in 2012, 2016 and 2020 all led to substantial price increases in the months following the event. If history repeats itself, we could see a similar pattern in 2024. But let's not get carried away. While past performance can be a useful guide, it's not a guarantee of future results. Other factors such as regulatory changes, technological advancements, and macroeconomic trends can also significantly affect the price of Bitcoin. There's also the possibility of market anticipation. As we get closer to the halving, more and more people become aware of the event and its potential effects. This can lead to a speculative bubble, where the price rises sharply in the lead up to the halving, only to crash afterwards when the expected price rally doesn't materialize. And then, there's the impact on the wider crypto economy. The halving could potentially influence the profitability of mining, which could lead to a shakeup in the mining industry. Smaller miners may struggle to stay afloat, while larger operations could consolidate their power. This could affect the decentralization of the network, a core principle of Bitcoin. Finally, the halving could also affect other cryptocurrencies. Many altcoins are closely linked to Bitcoin, so a significant price movement in Bitcoin could have a ripple effect across the crypto market. In conclusion, the Bitcoin halving in 2024 could lead to a variety of outcomes. From potential price rallies to industry shakeups, the impact of this event will be closely watched by investors, miners, and enthusiasts alike. While we can't predict the future with certainty, understanding the past can give us clues about what might happen in 2024. So what have we learned about Bitcoin halving today? Well, let's start by revisiting the core concept of Bitcoin halving. It's a process that reduces the number of new Bitcoins generated and distributed to miners by half. This event occurs approximately every 4 years, or more precisely, every 210,000 blocks of transactions. It's like a built-in economic policy for Bitcoin, ensuring that the digital currency won't be subject to inflation and will remain a deflationary asset. We've also discussed the historical impact of Bitcoin halving. Looking back, we can see a clear pattern where the price of Bitcoin tends to increase substantially after each halving event. In the first halving in 2012, Bitcoin's price rose from around $12 to over $1,000 within a year. The second halving in 2016 saw Bitcoin's price surge from around $600 to close to $20,000 by the end of 2017. And most recently, after the third halving in 2020, the price spiked to a historic high of over $60,000. Now, what about the upcoming Bitcoin halving in 2024? While it's impossible to predict the exact outcomes of this event, based on historical trends, we might expect to see another significant price increase. However, it's important to remember that many other factors can influence Bitcoin's price, including market demand, regulatory changes, and technological advancements. Bitcoin halving can seem complex, but it's a fundamental aspect of how Bitcoin works. It's a mechanism designed to control the supply of this digital currency, making it a fascinating event to watch for both seasoned investors and those new to the world of crypto. By understanding Bitcoin halving and its potential impact on the market, we can better navigate the intriguing world of cryptocurrencies. Until next time, keep exploring and keep questioning.